Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Right.
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here with Colin Hart, news reporter of the Sun.
Yeah, I'm the Sun sports boxing columnist.
Boxing columnist. Okay, so we're here. Lucas Browne versus Dillian Whyte. There's been reports here that Lucas got dropped in sparring on Wednesday. Do you think that would factor into the fight?
There's hardly a heavyweight who ever lived who hasn't been dropped at some stage in the gym, right? I don't know how true it is, or it's just a rumour, but what happens in the gym stays in the gym.
Okay.
Have no reflection on the fight on Saturday night. What happened to either of them in the gym? You know, it's a 50-50 fight. And Browne and Whyte are both punchers. They're both dangerous fighters. And one is unbeaten, Mr. Browne, and Dillian has only lost to one, hasn't he? And now he's to a world champion in Joshua. So it is a 50-50 fight. I think Dillian, boxing at home and being the younger man, will have that edge. Boxing at home is very important.
Yes.
And that's why I think he will win the fight, but it wouldn't surprise me if Browne is a tremendous puncher, stops him.
Absolutely as well. And you got some obviously got Frank Belloni on the undercard versus Callum Johnson. What's your take on that fight there?
Which one's that?
Frank Belloni versus
yeah, that's it also. You know, that's another very, very competitive fight. Belloni's got the incentive of winning Alonso Bell outright, which is very difficult these days because years ago you used to have to make 2 defences to win Alonso Bell outright. Now it's 3. So that will be his motivation, and I go along with the champion to win a very close fight, but I think he'll win it on points.
Absolutely as well. I know obviously we just covered this event. Let's talk about AJ, because I'm probably not going to be covering the event.
AJ and now I'm sure a lot of people will watch it on closed circuit television or will be in the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Probably feel that all Josh has got to do is walk through him and knock him out in 5 rounds. Yes, I don't see it that way. You know, Parker's dangerous. He's not as big a puncher as Josh, but he's got the experience. He's a champion in his own right. All right, he only holds the WBO belt, but as far as he is concerned, psychologically, he's a heavyweight champion of the world. And he's also got ambition. He's also got fast hands, and he's quite fast on his feet. So Joshua might have a very difficult fight. And I'm glad to see or hear that Josh is going to be a stone lighter than his last fight against the Frenchman Tabac, where 18 stone 2 was too heavy and it slowed him down, particularly in the second half. So with the fact that he's going to be just over 17 stone, the fact that he's got Wilder in his mind as well, I think he will be too strong for Parker in the long run. But I know Josh will not take him lightly at all. He's a dangerous opponent, and probably, apart from Klitschko, his best opponent.
Absolutely as well. Also, one more, Wilder versus Ortiz, and
that showed. Wilder answered a couple of questions that night against Ortiz. The first one, he's got a good chin, because Ortiz did plant a few bombs on his chin, particularly, I think it was that 7th round when he very nearly had him on the floor and very nearly knocked him out. And so he also showed that he has the stamina to go 12 rounds, like Joshua proved he had the stamina to go 12 rounds against Klitschko. A couple of things we weren't sure of, right? So he's got the chin, he's got the heart, he's got the punch. So Wilder is a very, very dangerous fighter.
So do you think if them two was to meet, do you think if they got a chance of meeting next after he gets thrown for the unification and linear championship, do you reckon that's a good chance of that happening? And who do you think will come in?
What I saw against Ortiz and what I saw, you know, let's face it, Josh nearly got knocked out by Klitschko. And in my opinion, if Klitschko was 41, had been a much younger man, he wouldn't have let him off the hook. He would have finished the job. So Joshua, like everybody else, is vulnerable to a heavy punch on the chin. He's proved he's got a good chin, but nobody in heavyweight division is punching harder than Deontay Wilder. And if Wilder hits him with the right hand on the chin, he will go. So I've got a feeling at this stage, it's going to be interesting to see how Josh looks against Parker. I will then make up my mind. From this moment, I would pick Wilder to beat him. But if I see that Josh has improved his defence, because he's not difficult to hit, and has learned from both the Klitschko and the Tarak fight, then I would, but I want to wait to see after that, see what happens. But at the moment, I would have to pick Wilder to beat him if they were to fight next week.
Okay, hey Colin, man, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. And obviously, I'm sure you're going to cover the fight on Week at a Fight, and we'll probably talk again.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much, Colin. Appreciate it.
DJ Boxing Live here. DJ Boxing Live here.